أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين اللهم صل على محمد وآل Muhammad. Thank you very much, my brother. The difference between permanent marriage and temporary marriage is that with permanent marriage, the relationship comes to an end with a divorce or separation. Separation in the sense that after the marriage, if the man realizes that there is something he don't like about the woman, or the woman realizes that there is something he don't like about the man. Example is madness. If after the marriage, one of them realizes that the other is mad, and for that matter, he wouldn't like to continue the relationship, he can call for a separation from the marriage. And if this happened after the man have had sexual relationship with the woman will have to be given the full mahar. But if the man had not had sexual relationship with the woman, then the woman will only take a half of the mahar. But with temporal marriage, the relationship comes to an end when the period that was allocated for the relationship to come to an end has actually come to an end. So when the period is ended, the relationship has come to an end. The woman will stay in iddah if the husband had sexual relationship with her. Or if there was no sexual relationship between them, then after the date has ended, the relationship has totally ended. Or the man will gift the woman the number of days that are remaining for the period within which the marriage was contracted to come to an end. For example, they agree to marry for 1 year, and after 10 months, the woman or the man realizes that he cannot continue with the relationship anymore. With this one, the woman or the man can talk to the spouse so that they agree that they have to actually separate. And for that matter, when the agreement is made, the man will say that I have gifted you the remaining time that is left for the relationship, to come to an end. And after this is done, the relationship will come to an end. Marriage and temporal marriage is that with permanent marriage, there is inheritance. The man will inherit from the woman. That is, the man will inherit 1/4 of the woman's property if the woman is with children or the woman had children. And if the woman had no children, the man will inherit half of the woman's property. The woman will also inherit from the husband. That is, she will inherit 1/8 of the man's property if the man has children. But if the man had no children, then she will inherit 1/4 of the man's property. So with permanent marriage, there is inheritance. But for temporal marriage, there is no inheritance between the two. This does not mean that the children from the temporal marriage do not inherit their parents. They inherit their parents, but the husband and the wife do not inherit from one another unless during the marriage a condition was made that they will inherit from one another. Without this condition, they will not inherit from one another. The third difference between permanent marriage and temporal marriage is that in permanent marriage, the man is obliged to feed the wife, get her food, clothing, and shelter. But for permanent marriage, it is not obligatory upon the man to get these things for the woman, unless if it is also conditionalized within the marriage. So without any condition during the marriage concerning feeding, shelter, and clothing, there will be no compulsion or there will be no obligation on the man to get these things for the woman. So these are the main difference between temporal marriage and permanent marriage.